This video is to show you how to do the pictogram assignment that is in week 3. First, move up to the top of the menu and do a File, Open. We are going to open our presentation template. Go ahead and open that. I am then going to place one of the images that you are to trace. I'm going to go ahead and choose the gymnast. Go ahead and click to place that on the page. I am going to go ahead and create a new layer. Go to Window, Layers, and as you can see, there is the image on the Layers palette. You can click on the eye to make it visible or invisible. You can also lock the layer if you choose to. I am going to go ahead and keep it locked. To create a layer, go ahead and click on the Create a New Layer icon. I am going to go ahead and name this Gymnast. What I'm going to do is come over to the tool palette and select the Zoom tool and zoom in to the image. I am then going to select the pen tool. Go ahead and bring out the color swatches by going to Layer, Swatches, make the fill none and the stroke black so it is not filling in as we go. It might be easier if you zoom in a little. Click to start the pen path. Click and drag out to get your anchors and directional arrows. I am going to quickly draw around the gymnast. Now for this assignment, we are wanting you to create 4 Olympic pictograms. These need to look like they belong together. You may choose, if you would like, something a little more challenging to create your own strategy or style for these pictograms. Pictograms are basically just very simple graphic symbols that can easily communicate what you want the viewer to see. The reason they are useful is you do not need any language knowledge. You do not need to be able to read. You just need to see the symbol and recognize what it is. It is helpful for when you are traveling, like at an airport, and you can see where the terminals are, the baggage claim, or ground transportation. So places like amusement parks or zoos or other places you might see these. If you want to do something else for this assignment, other tracing around the image, you may stylize it more if you wish. You do not need to do just an outline. I request the main image be black or white, and the background can be whatever color you wish. You want to choose 4 different images out of the choices. I am going to go ahead and change the outline or stroke from black to none and the fill to white. You will want to choose 4 out of the different selection colors, 4 different images. I am going to go ahead and change the outline stroke from black to none. For now, I'm going to go ahead and fill it in with white. You will need to go back into the path to edit. Go ahead and use the white arrow key and click to select on the anchor point and click to drag the arrows to make the adjustments. The purpose of this assignment is to learn how to use the pen tool more and to learn how to do simplified shapes. As you see, this may not be ideal as the head is coming into the arm there, so you may want to bring the path down to create the face a little bit and have a slight outline of the head there. When you design your logos for your client, a lot of times they use simplified images. This exercise helps you to learn how to do that. Now we're going to create the background. I'm going to click on the layer with the gymnast photograph and click on a new layer. I'm going to use the rectangle tool, click and drag down, and choose the rounded rectangle tool. I'm going to click and drag on the artboard. I can resize it later. One thing is that the images should all be the same. Whatever you choose for your background for your pictogram should be the same on all four. To create a new color, click and drag down to New Swatch. Choose CMYK. Drag the arrows for cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. CMYK is used primarily in print media. RGB stands for red, green, blue, is used primarily in web media. I am going to choose a blue color. As you can see, as the arrows are dragged, the percentages are changed in the text boxes. You can also change the color type from process spot color or from CMYK to RGB or web safe. Go ahead and click OK to add the new swatch. My background is here. I'm going to hide my gymnast's background. If you click on the spacebar and drag your mouse, you can move the screen size there. Before you forget, put your name on the presentation template. I am going to go ahead and click and drag to select everything. Hold the Shift key down and resize by dragging on the corner. By holding down the Shift key, everything resizes proportionally. I'm going to do a Command C, Control C, and a Command V, Control V, in order to copy and paste, or go to Edit, Copy, Edit, Paste, to make copies to get my other four. I'm going to remove the gymnast from the copies and change the background colors. That is the basic idea for this assignment. Make sure that whichever images you choose look similar, look like a family, or that they belong together. Utilize the pen tool in order to learn how to use that tool a little better. That's it.